Hello everybody, this is QH1 and welcome to my new Let's Play. This is a different sort of game. Well, not really, but it's still a fun game. It's called Trine. If you don't know what this is, it's a physics, puzzle-based platformer of sorts that was created by Frozen Byte. The game was originally on Xbox Live back in like 2007, but eventually it got moved on to Steam, and now there's a second game which I think is inferior to the first game because of a few little flaws and stuff like that. Some of the things that they just took out that makes no sense whatsoever. Anyways, let's go to the options, change some things so you can actually hear me. Music, ambient.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, that's about good. I'll see if you guys like the subtitles on or off, because a lot of times you can just hear them anyways. So, there we go. Now, difficulty, we have easy, medium hard, and very hard. I'm going to be playing on very hard. Why? Because I can. And I have a save state 1, which is pretty much beat the entire game. Let's go to an empty one and confirm very hard.
Once upon a time, in a land
I'll be
far,
quiet for this.
far away, a kingdom was prospering. But peace could only last so long. The old king died. With no descendant to the throne, the kingdom fell into chaos. Lust for power blinded warriors and wizards alike. New kings emerged, only to fall the next day. But the madness of men would soon be overshadowed by a far greater evil. The magic that once gave life and good fortune had transformed into something sinister. One by one, grave by grave, the dead began to rise, feeding off the energy that grew stronger with each passing night. Fear spread throughout the kingdom, and it was soon abandoned. But something was about to happen that would change the course of history. On the outskirts of the kingdom, near
And
the
that's
Astral
pretty
Academy,
much the game.
a
The
thief
dead are
carried out a
rising
cunning
and
plan.
shit's gonna happen that we're
She had
going
learned
to
of
have
an
to
ancient
stop.
object of
Well,
tremendous value.
we're gonna eventually
Astral
end up
Academy,
stopping
left to
it
rot
without
in the
really
face of the
knowing what
terrible
was going
enemy,
on at first.
had
Anyways,
no one to keep the treasure safe.
yeah, if you
The time
I'll
was
keep the
right.
subtitles on probably because I want to talk over this, and you know how I am. If you've watched me for a long time, I'll talk over anything. So, we're at the Astral Academy. There's only, I think...
Everything
Well, anyways,
was
we'll talk about it
perfect.
before we go on.
She had made her way to the
This
castle
game is a
and
very
would soon lay her
pretty
hands on
game.
the treasures she
Yeah,
so
I
desired.
love this game. Just look how pretty it is. And this is even really playing with the proper resolution. I only have it on 800 by 600 right now. But if I was playing this on like 1400 by 900, you'd really see how pretty this game is. But anyway, this is the thief. I don't remember what her name is, but her main things right now are shooting arrows, shooting a grappling hook, which you will learn to love, and jumping. There's some differences between her and the other two characters that we're gonna get. Yeah, there's other two characters we're gonna get, but we'll learn about those as we go along. Anyways, pretty much you're just walking and jumping and shooting things occasionally, but that's about it. And see, this will become your friend. You will love the grappling hook. Although, is that a glitch? Huh, I've never seen it grab onto that before. Anyways, let's go to the menu. Here is where everything is. This is basically the menu screen. Down here, you're probably wondering, what is this all about? Well, we'll figure out as we'll go along. Here's the main powers. Even though I should not be showing that because that actually spoils the other two characters. Anyways, there are 10 experience points in this level, but you'll be fine though. You're wondering, what is experience and what are you talking about? Well, find out as we go. Trust me, we will figure it out as we go
Gentle
along.
Moon smiled
I
at the
think,
thief
anyways.
as she made her way towards the shrine of ancient treasure. Strangely, the protective charms around the shrine allowed her to enter unharmed.
I got it.
As the thief lay her hand on the treasure, she had a tingling sensation. The thief would soon discover that fate had taken hold of her. Unknown to the thief, a wizard was just waking up. The wizard had taken a look in the spyglass and seen the terrible undead army. He was keen not to die.
By my trousers, I must escape.
He had been studying the stars and trying hard to learn the elusive fireball spell that all wizards ought to know. At that moment, when all hope was lost, something extraordinary happened. Of
He
course,
got
that was a
revived.
lie.
No.
For you see, the wizard had a certain reputation with the
So,
ladies.
here's the wizard.
What he had
He
really
is,
been up
well,
to was the creation of a fake fireball potion that would have impressed the ladies and improved his status. The potion
pretty
had
much you're going to be
backfired,
doing sort of...
causing a fortnight of
Here's the
sleep.
main gimmick of the wizard. Besides moving things around, he summons boxes. Yep. These boxes will be used for platforming sections, making things easier, and we'll be upgrading the wizard soon enough anyways, with new stuff. So you want to move this over. By the way, this is really a physics-based platformer, so beware of what you do. And we got XP. What is XP, you ask? It kind of helps level up your character, and you find that you're up the level, and it counts for 100%. So you might as well go for it. There's no reason not to go for it anyways, so there you go. For some reason, I don't think I can find all the XP in this level. I can only find like 2. Well, not 2, but there's more than that. According to this, there's like 10 in this level. But so far, we've only found 4. So you're probably thinking, well, where's the rest of it? Well, we'll find it out soon enough. Trust me. The only problem I have with the wizard, by the way, there is problems with this game, that sometimes, I call it the Wario Master of Disguise problem, where it sometimes won't register what you do, and it just won't do anything. And you can cheese the system a little bit by the fact that when you, at the beginning of the game at the very least, when you only have like one box that you can summon at a time, the fact that the box doesn't immediately disappear allows you to grab things that you're probably not supposed to get, or at least things that are makes things a lot easier to grab than normal. And this is just kind of useless. At least how I play the game anyways. So you're thinking, well, you can only summon one box, so how are you supposed to do this? Well, it's pretty simple. Hi, Seikani. There you go. It opens up the gate, and we can move on. But this isn't like one of those gates that you have to have both of them on at the same time.
No one had been able to
otherwise
visit it for
will
centuries
close. You
because
just have
of
to
the
step
ancient
on it
magic
and then it will
protecting
stay open.
whatever lay
Which is a
inside.
good thing, in my opinion anyways. Run, you little fireball not knowing person. Run!
My darling, why the painful look on such a pretty face? What is this object you are holding on to? How did you get here?
The wizard touched the thief's hand.
But she's not holding
then
on
the
to it.
His hand got
Like her
stuck.
hand is like floating way
What kind of
above
trickery is
it.
this?
For once, the wizard was more interested in magic than anything else. He was also afraid for his dear life. But there was someone nearby.
I would be
who
afraid for my
welcomed the
dear life as
challenge.
well.
At the other end of the Astral Academy,
If I was in a
a
situation.
knight had been practicing his own skills to battle the undead and prove himself worthy of joining the king's army. Between me and you, he did not quite understand what undead meant, but this was his chance to be the bravest knight of all. The knight felt it was his duty to protect the Astral Academy during this time of despair. He was on the lookout for anything unusual.
So this is the knight. He is the power player of the game. He hits things. He can destroy the objects that the wizard creates, which is useful if you get yourself trapped, and so on and so forth. He can also defend himself with a shield, which most of the time I can't use correctly anyways. So there you go. Let's see. I know I heard a bottle down here. There we go. So yeah, so you can destroy certain things. You'll know if it's destroyable just by looking at it, generally. So it's not like you really have to worry about it that much. So yeah. Let's destroy that. And destroy that. Because right now we can't really get that without hitting things. Hitting things is good. Hitting things is always good. I think I'm actually gonna get the achievement for getting all the experience, like everything in this level. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what achievements I got in this game. All I know is, watch out! And you can block. Did you not? Did you know you could block the shield?
What's
the right mouse button. Really, there's not much point in blocking here. I mean, I'm not gonna get hurt by any of this, as far as I know, and it's just a forced little thing that says, "Oh yeah, you can block with your shield." But whatever. It really doesn't matter too much, anyways.
Day of honor. He had sworn an oath to himself to protect the shrine and the academy. Nothing could stand in his way.
What's going on?
The knight joined in, taking a firm grip of the object's third side, in a way that only a mighty warrior can.
Oh no, this doesn't bode well.
What doesn't bode well?
There was a flash of light, and the wizard, the thief, and the knight simply disappeared.